All right, we'll try this all
No.
again. I had it muted.
Gotta start
Hey,
over again.
welcome back to Vets Play D&D with us, the vets who are playing D&D. I'm Brandon, your DM, and we'll get you caught back up where I just was. Good catch. Right next to me, we have Emmy, who you saw diving into that cupcake, playing the Bard Railer. Next to Emmy, it's Adam, who you would normally see playing the Rogue Danzin, but he's out doing something much more fun, I guess. Whatever, being healthy and stuff. Next to him is Hunter playing the Druid Stony. Above Hunter is Jesse playing the Ranger Rupus. Right above Jesse is Jordan playing the Paladin Fate. And we have Sam playing the Barbarian Tashi. Bringing up the rear is Liv playing the Warlock Petra. Do the bite again. There we go. Thank you. All right. Now, before we get started, we do like to say that first, viewer discretion is advised. This campaign includes settings and concepts about war, inequity, and conflict that may make some viewers uncomfortable. Additionally, it is being played by U.S. military veterans, and the content definitely reflects that. Finally, the views and opinions expressed in this stream or recording are solely the views and opinions of the individuals expressing them, and are not necessarily the views nor the opinions shared by or reflective of those held by the University of Washington, the Department of Veteran Affairs, or veterans as a whole. Uh, Long story short, if you're a kid or you have thinner skin, probably go watch Blippi or something. Glad you're here otherwise. Liv, I'd like to award you life inspiration for being the flight attendant as I was
Oh,
speaking.
my hand motions.
Or
Really getting
exits
into it.
in the front, over the wings, and in the rear. Oh, did you have to do that, Sam, when you were in the Air Force? Uh, is that one exit? There's one latrine.
It's a small latrine.
All right. They're crashing.
You jump
Oh, okay. Okay.
because
Got it. When last we met, our party was able to finally reach their destination. That's the word. Their destination of Taranga Port, where they're supposed to meet up with a mysterious contact and receive instructions for the next stage of the operation to try to neutralize the threat against the Saffron Empire and defend the people that they love and have left behind. A large portion of their first day in Tarangaport centered around trying to create a board game empire, buying large cinnamon rolls and realizing they can't be eaten by obligate carnivores, wooing cross-species barkeep or bartenders, and trying to whittle a whole bunch of board games while also shopping in town. There was also some shenanigans at the temple that got a little sticky, and our party went to bed, only to be woken up in the middle of the night by the barkeep, taking them to a mysterious package that had been delivered for Railer. Upon arriving to the room where the mysterious package was, they find themselves in a comfortable study with a man with his back to the wall who invites them in. Welcome. Come in, quickly. Close the
Hi.
door. Okay, some of you are in here. Great.
I'm working on it. For all purposes, let's just say I'm in the room because I have a blank screen.
Is there anybody that doesn't want to be in the room? Why do you have a blank screen?
Maybe I'm a ghost.
I don't even see your token on here.
Stoney's been dead the entire time.
He was a ghost the whole time. Plot twist. Alright, bringing you back. Welcome to our 400th technical issue episode, where we have tech issues.
Hey, look at me, I'm alive.
Alright, there we go. Alright, now, you guys, why is that not playing? Can anybody hear Sirenscape?
Me broke my.
Okay,
I can hear it now.
so why is the rest of it not playing?
I don't hear it.
Cool, alright, whatever. Sirenscape's doing what Sirenscape do. Uh, as you guys walk in, you see a very finely dressed gentleman with long gray hair, supposed to be pulled back into a tight braid, but the AI generator does not work with me, so this is what he looks like now. Uh, he has a piercing stare with mischievous violet eyes, very serious set to his jaw, but when he turns, there's a glint of a mischievous smile for just a moment, dressed in very fine clothes of a deep, rich purple. Please come in. Have a seat. Make yourselves comfortable. Can I offer you some wine? And he snaps his fingers and the door slams shut.
Oh fuck. Petra is
Can I-
visibly blushing because she feels suddenly very underdressed. I think I mentioned at the end of the last one that she's like has her hair in rollers, she's in a bathrobe, like
Indeed.
so. I'm caught unawares.
Please, let me. Feel free to help yourself to refreshments. He indicates his cabinet over here. We have many beverages.
You have
Both.
milk?
That would be in the cooler case. He indicates over here. There are milk, cheeses, dairy products, meat. Help yourselves.
In my hometown, my home country of Luke, we have delicacy beverage. It's called Mountain Dew. Are you familiar?
My friend, you don't have to pretend. I know who you are. I
How's
come
it
on
going,
behalf
Drew?
of Reshna Gortakar.
She's
Like,
too
very
far in character. She can't stop now.
presumptuous of you.
It's like actually the dew of mountains here. Like somebody goes out and like collects
It's
dew
the-
off of leaves.
But only off of pine needles. That way it has that light hint of freshness. Right? Yeah, he looks over at Railer. Railer, it's been a while. It's so good to see you.
How's it going, 3C? I'm so
It's-
happy to see you here.
It goes. I'm glad you were able to make it. I was a bit worried. Today was the last day I was going to be able to wait.
They did well, all told. Everything got in our way, and I'm really proud of these guys. They're a good bunch.
Delightful.
What can
Now,
you tell?
I-
What can you tell us about what's coming next, 3C?
well, please refresh yourselves first. I can't remember what beverage you like. I haven't seen you that often. What can I pour for you?
I want to make a sex joke.
Is that what you said?
You do you. He just looks at you and
You
says,
say that out loud.
Is that a drink?
Exercising.
I don't know the ingredients to that
uncharacteristic
one.
restraint this evening.
Hey, my wife drank some of my
Rayler-
Coke. Sorry.
Can I share?
Happens.
I get a.
Rayler says that he'd like a blowjob, which is a cup of milk with 2 shots of what's the sloth beer called that you like the shitty swill with 2 shots of swill in it.
That sounds mildly vulgar and disgusting, but I can do that.
Is that an actual drink?
And
Well, like the blow shot is a thing, but it's
Never had
That's
a
a-
blowjob shot.
blowjob.
That's whipped cream.
shot. Yeah, I figured.
Oh, well then it's classy.
whipped cream makes everything classy. Only if it's vanilla whipped cream. If it's that tasteless crap or Cool Whip, then no, not classy.
What if it's cinnamon flavored whipped cream?
Fair
Or,
enough.
Like some
Any infused
Okay.
whipped cream, classy.
I do my own
The
infused
one
whipped
thing that
cream.
Starbucks does up right, you know?
There you go.
They make their whipped cream in house.
Uh,
My favorite
You
kind
can
of-
also make it at home. It's a gadget.
the gentleman that Railer called 3C reaches out, and the cabinet opens itself, and bottles start beginning to pour into different glasses, and the tray wafts out and lands on the table. Drink lifts up and goes over to Railer. Anybody else?
Thank you.
Stoney has a giant milk mustache. I'm good.
Then I suppose we should get down to business to defeat the Tessakians. Now, I know you. Last I heard, Reshna told me that there had been some losses on your part, and I'd want to pass on my condolences and my gratitude for your team's efforts and sacrifices to protect the land of Saffron. That being said, there's more to do. to ensure the safety not just of Saffron, but of this world as a whole. Now, SHIELD Team North is also here, and they've already completed a portion of this operation. The operation is to eliminate the Parliament of the Republic of Tassoc. This music does not go at all with what's going on. But you know what? We're going with it.
Assume you want us to.
I feel like I'm in a Majora's Mask.
You
like,
faintly hear this music wafting in, drifting in from the other room, where the bard is playing way too late into the evening. But he's trying to make those last few coins. This week, the Parliament meets for marathon sessions in order to ratify newly elected individuals and to make plans for defense, and in this case, to continue their assault of the front on Traffermire. If they can be eliminated now, it will cause enough chaos and dissuade them from being able to mount a proper defense as we try to eliminate this threat. But before that, he pulls out another red crystal. Reshna has asked that we convert another anchor. He tells me you at this point should have done this by now. You would know what to do with this. He sets it on the table.
Oh yeah, the curse stones.
Curse stones. I have not heard of a curse associated with these stones.
Trust me, I know a curse when I see one.
He looks you up and
I like
down.
kinda...
Yeah, me.
Hmm.
Giant milk mustache.
Indeed.
in your PJs. You just woke up from
Yeah,
a depressive state.
I'm in my sleeping clothes.
With your little like fees and like a onesie with fees and a zip up.
It has a
all the
hole
way
in it.
down. Yeah.
I was just imagining like an Ebenezer Scrooge style, like
Yeah, those hats. with the
pajama
long-
set.
those long
Yeah.
hats.
It's the same.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm gonna assume you must just blow them up, right? Because that's what we've been doing.
Of a matter of sorts, I heard about your
Benji.
exploits with the village.
That wasn't us. It was us, but it wasn't us.
What do you mean? You didn't take out
Like,
Daunton and the insurgents in Traffermire?
well, we didn't. Someone did, and we happened to be close by when it happened.
I was assured that all of you were on the ground when you took out the insurgents at Traffermire, to include the traitor
Wait,
Ritter Hathama.
Oh, I'm thinking of the no. Oh, that one. Never mind. We did
Fishing
that.
gold.
one.
Wait,
Legend
did you
now.
did
Not
you
everyone
kill?
was on
Did you
ground.
destroy another village? That sounds so
know,
Not
chaotic.
if you don't know about it yet.
Let's just not talk about it. Let's just move on with what
No.
you
Your
were
village
saying. That
blows
sounded
up
really
in the forest.
important.
No one there to
It's-
see it.
You
No,
see
there
that
was nothing else
explode.
to
There's
even talk about.
a
Let's
little
just
glint
move
in his
on.
eye as a sly smile comes across his face. That sounds so chaotic.
Are we just assassins now?
Okay, yeah.
Is this
So
what we
all
do
this
now?
is enough to make Petra finally break character. And she's like,
Oh.
Great character.
is anyone else feeling a little weird about like all this like unrestrained killing? Like it's just like a lot more.
Fate just says,
Yes.
nope.
No.
Stoney's like, yeah, you know, my oaths don't involve this. So I don't know if I have to.
Honestly, like I'm not trying to be rude, but who the hell are you?
That's a fantastic
Yeah, who
point.
the hell are you?
I apologize in my conversation with Railer. I forgot to introduce myself. I am 3C. I'm an advisor to Reshna Gorkar.
That's not a name.
Can you,
Stupid name.
spell that?
See,
No,
three-
that
Three
is,
C
Petra's
people-
freaking-
3 CPO.
people call me 3C.
Okay,
And
and
you
what's
call
your
me
name?
Casey.
You just see
That's-
Fate pull out his list and he puts 3C question mark on the bottom. And it- just like a little
Nice.
arrow and he's like, check in later.
Petra's like copying that into her journal. She's like, yeah, I agree.
I'm like looking over at Fate's list, and I'm like,
Stoney's like, that's not a name.
I am.
That's 3 letters.
No,
3 letters?
Tony.
Don't use a simple.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Continue.
regardless, People call me 3C, and that is what you can call me as well. I am an
Rather not.
associate of the Grand Master Reshna Gordakar, and we work together to try to ensure the safety of this realm, to bring it into balance.
Prove it.
And blow
Pardon?
it up.
You heard me.
We're not a fan of
Prove it.
violence, but well, he pulls out
You
a
seem
letter.
pretty happy about it.
Oh
She's
no, no!
like actually
Don't
like,
get me wrong. When
overjoyed.
I enjoy chaos, it's fun for me, and I enjoy the laws of
You
nature
understand that's
taking their
worrying to
course.
other people.
Probably. I enjoy when fate runs its course.
Him?
Kate
Us
audibly
too.
goes,
He's like
"Huh?"
right to the point. No dilly dally.
But
I
here,
didn't really see him run. You fast, Fate?
he pulls a scroll out from his very finely tailored jacket and slides it across the table. I think you'll find that these things should verify my identity to you.
You act like I can read.
I was
And you have to-
assured that at least one of you can.
Bold of
Alright,
you
give
to
it here.
assume.
Yeah, hands it to you.
Petra has a
I read it.
So as you open it,
Uh-huh.
out fall several individually wrapped parchment envelopes. One
Ooh, I
with
thought you were
each
going
of
for condoms there.
one with
for a
each of
second.
your names.
No.
One with each of your names, and the rest is a scroll, a letter from Gortakar, and it says, "Shield Team West, if you have made it this far, then you have my gratitude, and I hope that you have found your comrades. The next phase of your operation puts you deep behind enemy lines with little to no support. I apologize for that, but know
What's new?
that your actions will directly protect those who you have left behind, your families, your fathers, your children, if you have them. I don't think any of you actually have children.
Stony.
Doesn't
Oh, there you
Stone have children?
Your fathers, your mothers, your children, your spouses, your friends, your lovers, everyone you've ever known is at stake. This man, 3C, is one of my oldest advisors. I trust him with my life, as did the Emperor. I cannot write your operation here in case this letter is interceded, but trust that he speaks with my voice. Signed, Reshna Gordakar, and the signature matches exactly what you've seen before. Liv, you're
I
muted.
give everybody their envelopes.
Okay.
Two.
Petra has a forgery kit. Can she like use the tools in there to like closely examine this? Somehow?
Since you're proficient in it, you are a master forger. You can tell by using those tools and by looking at it. Yeah. So give me do a history check.
Petra's still waking up.
This
She's
document,
really
without a doubt, is 1000% authentic. There is nothing untoward about it.
Stony's gonna pick it up and shake it because he knows magic can do things.
It feels like parchment.
Hmm. It's a very well disguised message.
It smells like very expensive parchment. Alaska Care says it's time to figure out which 3Cs his nickname is for.
I'm trying to think of two other ones.
Calm, curious, compassionate, confident,
Oh,
courageous,
Are you
fair,
looking at all the words that
clear,
start with C right now?
connectedness, creativity.
Customer?
No, it's the eight.
Cunty. Wait, can I say that on Discord?
Oh,
Okay. Why
right.
would I not be listening? Why am I
the-
suddenly censored?
Yeah, it's the eight C's, the eight C's of social work. Never mind.
Crappy Camel Crusher. Can't say mine. Alaska Care, you can say it. We are shameless here.
I just I'm kind of with Petra here. During our stay so far on enemy, well, we're in enemy territory, but honestly, they've been pretty all right.
Yeah,
I don't know, was
Great
there any-
livestock.
Which is
Yeah, it has
They
to be
really
those
take to
guys.
my game.
Everyone here is like super welcoming, like very polite. It feels like honestly kind of war crimey. to
Which
take
is
out
why-
the entire representative body.
we don't want to do any damage to the populace. The general populace needs to be left unharmed.
Oh, okay.
It's only those who have voted unanimously to invade Traffermire that need to be removed.
That doesn't, yeah, it doesn't
But
really make it
did-
feel like less war crimey. Do you see where I'm coming from?
I don't understand what you're saying, that you're at war. These people are directly responsible for the invasion of your country.
War crime. Why would they...
I-
What?
I've never heard of a governing body that assigns criminality to war.
Listen, listen, I'm barely a soldier to start. So this is a big jump for me.
Of course. I'm just here to pass on the message. You can all, of course, make whatever decisions you choose.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Now, if you so choose to continue defending your nation, then the first thing you would need to do is take this crystal to the catacombs, just south and to the east of town. Therein lies another convergence, inside. Gordakar said he used to study there, used to meditate. He said you would be able to
Is
find
something
it.
spooky gonna talk to us again?
Something spooky? What do you mean?
Yeah, last time we did this, something spooky really talked to us. Something like, "This was great. Thank you for doing this. More to come." Wahahaha.
He gets a wistful smile and he's like, I surely hope so.
So you
Okay,
know
that makes me think you know what it's about.
Could you just tell us?
I can only imagine that it would be an entity of great power to be able to speak to you through these anchors, these points. I
Is he
only
bullshitting?
wish. Go ahead
Somebody
and
wants to see if he's
roll
bullshitting.
perception. I only wish that I too could experience
Insight
the
or
touch
perception?
of something. Insight. I'm sorry. I only wish that I too could experience the touch of something so glorious.
Is he full of shit? That's a 20.
He seems so earnest. He truly seems like he believes and means every word he is saying right now.
But
Wait,
Okay.
following him?
you're a freak, you know that?
I've been
I
called
really
worse.
just want to I really like to double back to this whole thing where before we take the crystal to the convergence and then the magic happens, we're spoken to by a great entity that you're like briefly jealous of, whatever. It's just like you keep calling this like defense, but assassinating an entire governing body feels like very offensive to me. With me?
You've heard that the greatest defense is a strong offense. If we can eliminate these people who very clearly have imperialistic goals to wipe out another nation, to steal the fallen star for themselves, the people who sent assassins to take out our beloved emperor, who
There are
killed
some
your friend.
Empire? It's like I know you're not criticizing
Technically,
them
we
for their
killed our
imperial
friend,
aspirations.
if we're being honest.
That's true. Like we are, yeah.
Like, their blood is heavily on my hands. I think about that often.
I was referring
So-
to the
One of
princess
them's
Jaina,
like-
an innocent
Oh,
who was murdered to
Yeah, as
pave
far
the
as
way
we're
for their
aware, we still
invasion.
don't know who did that. So like,
I forgot about that.
Is this one? This one doesn't seem to have the best memory. He doesn't remember where he's blown people up. He doesn't remember which friends have died.
Yeah. He's got
Well,
some
it's
memory
been a
problems.
big week.
He looks at out the window and looks back. Well, I don't have much longer. Just know if you choose to do this, you'll be doing a great
Are you-
service for
you
the
dying?
entire realm. He just gives you a withering glare. If you so choose, take the gem. Go to the catacombs. Afterward,
Why You do it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
seem really
wondering.
good at this.
you're
That's-
pretty gung ho.
You had the gym already.
I have not been chosen for this task. And if I can be quite honest, I'm not much of a fighter.
That's just.
Ah.
That's just
Oh wow, it's like
formality.
super
Who
easy
are we
for someone
fighting?
who is, by their own admission, not much of a fighter to be like, the best defense is a great offense. Assassination is not a war crime. What?
Who are we fighting? We were going to a catacomb. You could have done that.
As
And you're obviously magic.
One thing you need to understand as you
we
begin
need to let Brandon off the hook here.
Oh no, you're fine. You are totally fine.
Firing full stop.
One thing you need to understand is as these convergences are converted, the power backs up into
These
the others.
convergences are converted?
Shut the fuck up, guy. Let me talk. As these anchors, these convergences are whatever the words that I've used before. The energy backs up slightly, like if you were to dam up a river. Some of that energy may backfeed into spirits or entities that are around the dead. Reshna is concerned that potentially there could be harmful entities there. I am not
it seems
equipped.
like a pretty major risk that we should have been made aware of before we did this the last time.
Yeah. Also, what are these things? Can you really go in depth on this?
I've been trying to go into this the entire time.
Have you?
I most definitely
Let's
have.
be real. Let's be real.
Do you have any green bean
Team
juice?
Petrostoni is just.
He just looks at you.
What's this guy's job? Like, what's his like? Petra asked him, like, what
What would you say you do
resume?
are
here?
you trying to achieve here? Are you trying to like convince us to follow your instructions? You are not a very convincing person. You are.
I'm not trying to
creepy and
convince you of
weird.
anything. I'm here to pass on information. I let fate and your choices take their course.
Why do
Again.
you
He's
keep
not
talking
a
about it?
mission commander, and he's not very naturally trusting either. So I don't think you should rely on him for this kind of thing.
Okay, we ready to
So,
hear that now?
yeah,
Y'all got it.
What are we doing?
out?
What are we doing?
Y'all got it out? Can we hear what has to say now, or
A crystal to the catacombs. How is the crystal to the catacombs enabling us to assassinate this like fairly elected governing body?
I
That's
have
a
feeling
fantastic
if
question.
we let him finish, we might know the answer to that.
Or he'll seduce us with his words.
It doesn't seem to be working, does it? Reshna spent many years studying at the college in this very city. He's been all over these lands. He's found these convergences on his own in his studies and his wanderings, and he believes he has found a way to use them as transportation points. If you are to open that point, he will be able to send in reinforcements to assist with the capture and holding of this city, to keep unrest and looting from happening while the people of Tasik are able to choose a new government, one that is not so antithetical to our cause.
So like they as a people, I feel like they're entitled to choose their own representative. Just not these ones.
Correct. It's fun, isn't it? Afterward,
Also, who's looting? These people are very polite. Have you met them?
chaos tends to bring out the worst in some people, the best in others.
No one can hear you.
No one can hear me?
No, Emmy, no one can. I can hear you
Oh.
because you're in my apartment, but you're not connected to the microphone.
Okay.
Yep, that one worked. I don't know if it's good.
A little bit better.
Did you have something to say, Amy?
What do you... Wait.
were you trying to say something?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been trying to say things for like 12 minutes.
Didn't catch on. And
Yeah, we
Oh,
haven't heard a
rough
dang word.
The fuck? Well, I
Do you
can't
think we're
even...
just ignoring you?
Yeah,
Nope, no, we legit couldn't hear you.
I was mildly annoyed, and then I was like, well, it's fair. No, really, kind
Adds up.
Really's been choking on his blowjob for a little while, so he's just been busy.
Who's taking title?
I am, but what was that one?
Rayler's been
Rayler's
choking on his
for a
blowjob
while.
Whaler's been choking on his blowjob.
for a while.
Uh-huh.
You heard
for
it.
a while.
Okay.
Tanya just rolled up, guys.
Welcome to the shit show.
I have a shirt that says that. No, but so Riller speaks up and says, I feel like we have only seen a very small part of this city and its representatives. He says it in a much less like calm. He says it in a much less frantic manner. He says it very calmly, not like a fucking psychopath. He's like, I think you have only seen the marketplace. I, for instance, have seen much more than the marketplace, and I would definitely agree that these people have religious fanatics as well as outliers who threaten the stability of our nation while putting on this cool, collected front. And also, the
trust of you is like at a 4 at best.
I have to be like totally real with you. I don't think
Yeah,
you're
this
that
guy's like a
reliable
2.
source for like
You're like at a 4.
main, like, you know, for what is best for the stability of literally anyone or anything.
Or yourself. Like,
That's an
let's be
indictment of your
honest.
character. It's just an observation. Yeah. So while Riller's, you know, choking on his blowjob, just for Ponya's benefit, Stony and Petra have been tag teaming our new friend.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
About 5 seconds. I
Okay.
just came up with it. We have honestly hardly let him explain himself, but everything that he said has been like really unconvincing. He's like, I want you guys to just be agents of chaos and violence.
Yeah.
Good reason.
Just go blow up this person,
Because-
please.
Not this person. These people.
I mean, I'm down.
These
Many
people,
people.
Entire
please.
parliament. The whole parliament.
And understand, he is not
Yeah, I'm
Hunter. I
down.
need you to understand this. He is not asking you in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, there's been no ask.
Metaphorically
at all.
asking.
Okay, he is
That's
I
passing
right.
hate
on the information.
politicians.
What
I'm
happens
down.
if we say no?
What are
Oh,
you
we
asking
like
him or are you
something.
asking me?
I'm gonna ask him.
These are your operating instructions from Reshnagorda, so I'm assuming that whatever would happen to a soldier that disobeys orders could potentially happen. But I'm not in the military. I don't handle those.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Who are you?
I don't like you.
Do his ears not work? I am an advisor to Reshnagorda. I gather information. I pass it on.
You know,
Just
if you
say you're a
really
spy.
want us, if you really want us to like work with you, don't ask questions like his ears work, because insults us are probably gonna
They-
flop.
Well, I figure the insults can go 2 ways.
I haven't insulted you
No,
once.
no, madam, you have not.
All I said was that everything I've said has been a pretty clear and direct criticism of your behavior and not your character, except for that one time when I said you were creepy, which is like patently true.
And I
I'll be
too
honest, I feel like
criticized his,
insulting your character.
and I too criticized not his character but his behavior of not being able to listen or retain. Regardless, if I did offend, I do apologize. Now, if you are to continue and accept this, how you choose to eliminate this parliament is entirely in your hands. You may go in during session and eliminate them one by one if that's what you would like. I find that distasteful, but you do you.
Oh, you find that distasteful.
Well,
But
I
You're
enjoy
bad at it, so you
I-
can't do it.
I enjoy chaos and I enjoy fate taking its course. I don't necessarily enjoy wanton destruction or needless pain on others. I believe
Why do
when
you
all
keep
things are
talking about our buddy
balanced,
Fight.
You know the person?
I believe when all things are balanced, there'll be less pain. There'll be less people taken advantage of. There'll be more opportunity for.
Chaos or balance?
Sure.
Balance or chaos?
Are you planning to do this with a big old glove that you just gotta like
No,
snap your fingers?
absolutely
or...
not. This is just trying to balance the world. One opportunity at a time.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Now, if you find that distasteful, then Shield Team North, as I said, was here. They have uncovered
They do it?
they were here. They've uncovered a new technology that these people have discovered. It's a powder that burns. They found several kegs of it, and they've
Powder?
conveniently
Maybe not, but
what?
it was more like a stony remark, like all the powder I'm familiar with, like not burning.
They
I
have
don't know.
conveniently stashed some of it in one of the warehouses near the Parliament district. Here's the key to warehouse 304. Slides the key next to the redstone. There's enough there that if you were to go into the service area underneath Parliament, it would probably help it to not exist anymore. If you're smart about it, you could cause it to implode and cause no damage to the surrounding area, which would be my recommendation. If you want to take the Parliament out another way, poisoning, whatever, I couldn't care less. But
Old age.
those are the parameters that Reshna has sent forward. I leave you to make your decisions. Are there any?
And are we timing this on like November 5th or?
Don't know what November is.
I
Regardless,
liked it.
I know
you.
that Parliament is in session for 4 more days. They do not leave that building during that time. Are there any other questions?
Warehouse 304, you say? Not Warehouse
304.
13.
Correct.
Yeah, how did you and Rayler meet?
Well,
A really nice sex club.
please, Railer, don't be so crude. Railer has been Reshna Gordakar's personal captain of his personal guard for how long now?
I thought that was going a different direction.
Rayler just starts holding up his hand and making sexual innuendos.
Regardless, Railer is rarely away from Reshna unless it's a very important mission. So when I
Okay,
report,
Reshna
we meet each
is canonically gay and into twinks.
Unfortunately, no, Reshna does have a love. And so,
Oh, this, his like very intense grief over Emperor Nymeson. It's really, things are adding up now.
just to ease your mind, that was actually his best friend. Reshna he has had many love interests in his life of many different walks of life, but his heart currently belongs to a woman. What's that?
Sorry, it's neither here nor there.
It's unrequited love. Yeah. She knows of his existence. She talks to him, and they have a working relationship. But there is no one else for him.
Wait, hold up.
Did you get friend zoned, buddy?
This isn't him. This is someone different. Reshna is back home.
I know.
So
Is it Mommy Hathama?
it's not actually Mommy Hathma. I mean, he finds her attractive and intriguing, but his heart belongs to another.
His heart will go on.
One would hope.
All right, so we didn't that did only sort of answered my question. Like, how did you and Rayler meet?
Well,
Rayler works with Reshna, you work with Reshna. Like, we also work
I-
with Reshna.
That's a fair point. I report directly to Reshna whenever I am in town or whenever he has instructions. We've been at a social event or two together. I've seen Rayler at a few of these events, and often when I report.
Is he like your best friend, but he's not your best friend?
I wouldn't
Or
No,
say that
I
we're-
think that we're close. We're talking at the same time now to cover each other up.
I wouldn't say that we're
We're just
necessarily
really close,
friends.
you
We
know.
have a strong working
Best
relationship,
friends.
and
Sometimes we do things
Wow.
together.
on
Jesus
occasion we
Christ.
operate in similar circles. But
What I'm hearing is that Reshna thinks it's perfectly acceptable to go to sex parties with his coworker.
oh, absolutely
that's not his friend.
Understand this, Reshna. Speaker Gordakar, to the best of my knowledge, has never frequented establishment of ill repute of that nature.
So what
pretty
kind
sure
of
the writer
social
doesn't-
events are you at with
I'm pretty-
Rayler and Reshna?
I'm pretty sure Rayler doesn't really understand boundaries.
Valid. Like, where are their interests converging? What kind of social events are these?
Are you asking 3C?
Yeah, can you just speak clearly?
I don't know how much
What
more
do you mean?
clearly
It
I
could
can
be
speak
clearer than this.
as one of the nobles, he is invited to many social gatherings among the parliamentarians of Tassoc and the governors of different districts. He
Rayler's just making more sexual.
hosts the dignitaries from other nations. I have been invited to several of these events in my time as well.
Alright, so we get to kill stuff?
If you so choose,
Yeah, no, I mean when? Like, can we start now?
you can start whenever you would like.
Let's do it. Give me that shard.
Everything's on the table.
Oh,
Well,
good.
he stands up, picks up his drink, takes another sip, and sets it down. There's nothing else for me. Dusts himself off. It was interesting to meet you all. I look forward to seeing how your operations go. Don't forget to reach out to Gordakar. I hear you haven't done so. Try it sometime.
I don't
Let him
like-
know how things are going.
I don't like you.
The feeling,
That sounded
Like a
complicated.
small
kind
town.
sir, is mutual.
Jesus.
And with that, I wish you all a good evening. And he walks out the door. Using his hand to open the door this time.
He
As
used the
opposed to
last
what?
time.
Like his dick.
When you
Oh,
guys,
he
when you guys
magic-
walked
he
in, he magicked
magicked
it
it.
closed.
Oh.
Y'all not remember that? Happened like 5 months ago.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was a strong half hour. A lot of stuff happened in that
Nice.
half hour. So
Yes. So
Danzin
I
says,
might-
"Huh? Does anybody else think that guy was a little weird?"
Yes, Dan.
I think that was the whole
put
point
that
of it.
vibe.
Oh, good. I thought it was just me.
He would absolutely not fit in Luft, where honesty is like big value.
Oh, absolutely. Luft. They're very honest people there. Again, doing that thing where he
Have you been to
disagrees with
Luft?
people. I mean, no, but I've heard things.
We are all from Luft, do not forget. Now that contact is gone, we return to characters. Keep up illusions.
So, what do you want to do?
Is anyone else worried about the great weird voice that we heard that one time?
What are you talking about?
When we're
With
supposed to.
the stone thing, we put the stone in. Fate came back to life for some reason. Which I'm still watching you. And then like the voice was like, "Good job, keep doing it." Sounds very ominous. I generally don't like things that I can't see and talk to me.
Sony, if you keep being so distant and disopposed or opposed to this voice, I would love that, because then that gives me more opportunity to love on this voice. I mean, I feel like our polarity is really going to make a good bond here, and just keep pushing that way. So that way I can have more space to love on it.
Okay,
the
that's
fuck?
cool, bud. So I don't like this.
What
I
don't you like?
I mean, I guess it's just the parliament.
A big mommy voice.
Just the
saying
perfect-
job.
Yeah, it's,
I
It could
mean,
be worse.
that's only one
Or like
branch.
the murder.
They'll still have 2 branches of the government,
It's not
and that
like
ain't
they're
bad.
people.
what? Okay.
They'll still
just
got,
like-
they've still got their
Well-
judges, and they still got their prime minister. They're fine.
These aren't the ones that were elected. These were the evil dark wizards that are going to try to nuke us as soon as they get in touch with the star shard.
You made that up. You made that up. These are definitely.
What do you think these wizards
legitimately-
are trying to do?
I gotta be real with you.
What
You're talking out- you are talking out your ass, and it's even worse than when someone else talks out their ass, because God only knows what's been up there. God,
You guys, when I worked in the ER, I've got some stories. I've got
Oh,
some
good
great,
job.
great stories from the ER.
Man, I wish I had clever comebacks. You know, Rayler does have clever comebacks. He says that exactly. He says, "I wish I had clever comebacks, but all I have are sticky ones and good things up my ass." So you'll have to accept. that maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sure as hell seems like I know a lot more than you guys, and you are all ready and willing to hand over these people, this populace.
If you
These
do,
evil
if you know
wizards.
more than us, it is because you are withholding information from us.
Rayler throws up his
Mhm.
hands. He goes, I have told you everything that I know.
Then
No
you
one
don't
here
know
seems
more
to
than
listen."
us.
Then you're like, which pick one?
If you don't listen to what I say, then you do not learn, thus you do not know. It does not mean that I have not said it and given you the information. But in
I
this
mean-
case, you're letting the dark wizards of Parliament take over these poor
You sound like a
people.
fucking evil wizard. What you're saying sounds like what an evil wizard would say who was trying to convince me of their lies. What are you talking about?
She ain't wrong.
More so than 3C? 3C was shit and not
He was
nothing.
clearly an
Oh,
evil wizard.
3C is full of shit. He won't even tell us his name.
3C doesn't have a name anymore. That is his name. He is 3C.
That- Stoney doesn't allow it. No, it's not.
I'll not allow it.
I object.
So, what,
Is
let's
there-
say that we succeed in assassinating a whole legitimately elected public governing body. It seems like the vision presented is that then they elect another one. I feel like very confident that they
Yeah,
will elect people that will then just have to assassinate again.
like just because we blow up the building doesn't mean that you can just move it down the street.
You've seen these people. They're resilient. They're resourceful. They're engaged. The people that came before them that elected these people, there's no way they would have elected them had they known that these horrible fucking cretins are up in Parliament doing what they're doing, being little wizards on themselves. I feel like in some way that's a slur, just self-talk. But I don't know how. Just evil little wizards. I don't feel right about that wording. I want a new catchphrase. Anyway, back to no. They wouldn't have elected these people. There's no way.
Okay, but
Boy,
like
you
they
are giving me
did.
whiplash.
Like they did though. The people who live here elected the people who represent them.
They absolutely would have never elected them had they known what these people were planning to do with their power and the abuses that they've held.
Fight a war against an enemy territory?
I feel like we need a little more proof than this.
Proof than our own registrar? That's a college term. What's our people called? Our regent. Proof than our own regent dying? Being assassinated? What
By
proof do you
whom?
need?
We still don't know by whom.
He
And
could have
neither
slipped and fell on a
Not
fort.
even pretend. He could have slipped and fell on a fort.
He could have slipped and fell into a well.
Happens to me all the time.
No, he had a dog named Lassie. That wouldn't have happened. She'd have grabbed someone.
Didn't that happen to somebody in your town, Stoney?
Yeah, my town. Yeah, that happened.
I remember that. Oh, well, really.
You don't remember it.
Yeah, really.
This is why
really
I
did say that. Sorry.
Really, literally everything that comes out of Rayleigh's mouth is a freaking lie at this point. Like, I don't know how to communicate.
Rayler
Alright,
reaches towards I'm not sure
Petra?
who. Well, it could be Petra. Reach
Petra whacked him with
No,
a hand
no,
fan
no, no,
that she
no.
was like,
no, Rayler starts to reach toward Tashi's face and goes, I can assure you that I do not love you with all of my being, if that's helpful.
I don't
And looks to
know
Petra.
that
Was
that's
that a
actually
lie?
helpful. Was that helpful, Petra? I don't think that was helpful.
Was
I
that a
don't
lie?
really feel reassured, and I don't feel comfortable with this whole assassination plot. And frankly, I'm feeling really confused. And maybe we should all just let's just do a journaling exercise together or something.
Journaling?
Yeah, journaling.
Dancing.
Maybe is there
looks
any
over
way
at
we
Fate.
can? Oh.
Fate.
Work through our
Can
feelings.
I borrow your dagger? The tension in here is pretty thick. I like to cut through it.
Stupid.
Fade shrugs and he just kind of like plops his dagger and hands it to him handle side.
He looks at it really confused, I thanks. Here, and hands it back to you.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way we can get in contact with Rigger Hathama?
With Burger.
With Ruger Hathama?
Correct.
Or the
Russian Agordikar.
Russian Agordikar?
Don't even stress because all their names have like so many fucking R's.
It's so
Crazy.
similar.
Yeah, it's true.
Their names
So,
at this point could just be like. "Arr,
There's a
arr."
lot of R's in the old speech of Traffermeyer. And so I've tried to weave that through. At Traffermeyer. And if you look at all the islands, it's a lot of R's. So it's been deliberate. So sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's excellent word building. Very consistent. I need to look at a map.
Huh.
So Agordikar, I don't know. Can we trust him? Or can we get in contact with him directly? Because I don't know his
Didn't I hear that
advisor.
the mission commander gets a ring of sending?
Yeah, what happens at Ring of Sun? I thought that we had.
Tashi has that, right?
What?
I do.
What? Why no sending?
And maybe
Why no sending? Why trusting Rayler? Who has?
Well, I was
Oh,
gonna actually kind of bring this up because, like,
Oh,
this has been
my
a
goodness.
really long
Come here, princess.
mission, and I've been commander for like a while.
you have.
Say hi.
It's
You've been doing
my
great.
goodness.
Oh,
Her
Okay, my
dress.
Who are you wearing?
Hello.
Who is it?
Oh,
What
your hair is
princess
so
is this?
pretty. No?
Oh, quiet.
I'm getting like every third.
Mhm.
She's a Cinderella.
Cinderella.
There we go.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Cinderella.
What did you do today?
I don't know.
Did you go to the doctor?
Yes, I
And what happened there?
I don't know.
yes,
Did you get shots?
I didn't hurt me.
It hurt you.
Yes, I didn't
Shot?
be sick.
But then what did we do after that?
Oh, no.
No
Fix it.
more.
And
Dodos.
What did we go eat after that?
Oh no.
Did we have froyo?
Yes, it's fine.
What kind of froyo did you get?
I want no chocolate for you.
You got chocolate froyo.
Yes, yeah.
All right, stop trying to eat the mic. All right, tell everyone you love them.
So you bye.
Love you. Bye.
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 Oh, chocolate Oreo
Say
shot
bye-bye, Alaska.
Bye bye, Lisa.
All right. Be good. I love you. Go see mom. All right. It's like holding a kitten. Helps us lower everyone's.
Ow. My heart.
Rayler just kind of yells or grumbles out, but she was tits. God damn it.
What?
This is everything I ever dreamed for, and just like reaches over and gives a good smack on the back of our rogue who's not here. Danzin. Yes.
What is what is the dream here?
What's the dream? Whose tits are you touching? I'm quite confused by this whole situation.
This is just fabulous. He kind of goes and sits down.
That didn't help at all. Once again, I propose a journaling exercise where we all just like work through our feelings, our relationship to the Sackral Empire, where our loyalties lie, how we see our futures unfolding, who we have a crush on, you know, like that.
Rupus just gets red when you say that. Because he may or may
You
not
can
have a new
start-
crush.
You can
I've been-
start to see me like changing into like my barbarian form as the more you talking about our feelings and journaling. Like I'm just like growing.
Or you could just doodle, like it's, you know, your journal is your space. You can just doodle there too, or whatever.
I'm just growling at this point. Daisy's trying to keep me.
Huh.
So, I guess I'm still
Yeah.
commander. Whatnot. Oh, hello.
Oh,
you.
delivery.
Lol.
I'm so spoiled.
Fantastic.
Oh. There's
When
sheep,
the white
there's
was
sheep with
dinner.
parachutes. Wait, can I show them
Wait,
the
what kind of wine is
label? He bought it because of the label.
That's
Yeah.
what I do for
Because
most
I'm
houses.
very predictable. They're sheep
Oh.
with
They're parachuting in.
parachuting sheep.
Airborne.
Babe.
It's
Airborne.
really funny.
I would buy it for the name.
Right. All right.
What's the name?
So
Sheep Thrills.
Oh.
cute name. I didn't even catch it. I didn't even catch it under. Yeah.
Raylan
So
asks if you
I
can
think
force someone to go on a date.
no,
'Cause
you
they're
must
late.
have
What?
consent.
You can't.
No.
They're
Yeah,
late,
no.
and so you could order them to take time.
No.
You could do
No.
forcible time of
Mm-mm.
leave for them
Nope.
to do what they will.
Hi,
Nope.
Mary.
Mm-mm. Just a whole bunch of notes.
Hi.
Hi, Mary. Fun fact.
Mary fun fact.
Mary,
Mary
fun,
fun
fact.
fact.
Let's go.
Mary, fun
Mary
fact.
fact.
Mary fun
Mary,
fact.
What's the fun
Mary,
fact?
fun fact.
Mary. Fun fact.
They're chanting it.
Yes.
Please tell me something on either chant.
Oh, Mary cuts my hair.
Oh, that's a good fun
Oh,
fact.
she cuts hair.
Good
Nice.
job.
Oh.
Is
Doesn't
she
cut hair,
wearing-
she cuts my hair, and that's really it.
I
Oh.
feel like we knew that because I asked if she would cut my hair, and you said no because it's too long a drive, and that she wouldn't.
Just the one
agree to
hair.
that.
That is true. We need a new fun fact.
No, I think it counts.
No, I'll give it to you. Thank you, Mary.
They say thank you for the fun fact.
Thank you, Mary.
Thanks.
So listen, I don't know that like no is actually an option here if we want to like, find out what's actually happening and like move forward in our own
Rayler's
story.
very excited and breaks out in excitement, just can't contain it. He says, "No, it's definitely an option."
Okay. And so if we decide to not do this, I think we just sort of like go our separate ways if we want to like I don't know. I don't know that this is much of an option. And also I love
Yeah.
killing stuff. So at least Rashi does. But
Already gone this far.
yeah.
I'm
I don't-
sorry,
I don't know.
Rage
I
Tashi is
just-
called Rashi.
Actually it's Rossi. I said it incorrectly, but yes. You guys have
Actually, fun
seen
fact,
her,
is a
right?
famed medieval Jewish scholar, highly influential.
Oh.
And this one of the heads of script that is used to write Ladino, also described as Judeo-Spanish, is known as Rashi script, named after Solitreo.
Did he have a bunny?
If I give you a picture of both versions, Tashi and Rossi, will you show people, Brandon?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want it in?
I'm sorry. I
Slack?
was too busy making Danson burp.
Okay, I was hearing burping from
I
like
definitely
afar. It freaked
heard
me
it
out.
You
the
guys hear
first
these
one.
burps, and you look over and you see Dan's, and he's emptied most of the liquor cabinet into his bag,
Oh,
and the rest of it he's
no.
just swigging out of a bottle right now.
A
Right now,
cheese.
what am I showing people?
Do you, pictures of Tashi and Rossi.
Yeah, let's either the Discord or the Slack, whichever one you prefer.
The
Hi.
Slack.
Our
I'm
Slack.
gonna do
You guys-
The Slack.
like,
Slack.
I'm
Okay.
obviously keenly aware that Tashi rages because she's a barbarian, but I have only ever done art of her and her
Yeah.
not in her.
I prefer the
shape.
art of her and her not
Yeah,
barbarian
it's like,
shape.
I don't know. It's easy to let it like slip through my mind that sometimes.
Yeah.
Commonly.
That
she's,
I
like,
get
angry
different
and like
looking.
5 times that big. So.
All right. Let's do that.
Oh,
I guess I'm just.
good wine.
That's not how I talk.
So, am I still even commander? I guess that's what I want to talk about
like-
first here. Y'all still want me to be commander? All right.
Rayleigh, I don't think Rayleigh should get to vote.
I think I'm up next. They
Right.
raise
Next?
his hand.
Oh,
well, that-
it's, like, full
I'm
fighting.
a little bit concerned about how that guy kept saying they wanted to leave things up.
Maybe that was.
Maybe he knew your
Yeah.
command order.
That is the only
Yeah.
thing that makes me a little bit reticent to transfer command to Fate. Otherwise, I trust
All
it.
right. Let us quickly.
I also don't think that we should give command to Fate. I think that's a horrible idea.
You don't get any opinion here, Railer.
Yeah, really.
right.
Mm.
So, for those of you who are curious, if I can get it to go. Wow,